Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Grove Performing Arts League production of New Beginnings, written and directed by Bokor. We would appreciate your shutting off all cell phones and electronic devices during this performance. Thank you. Our story tonight is about new beginnings at the Grove. On one side of the stage, a woman is moving in and unpacking her last carton labeled memory box. On the other side of the stage, a bachelor who has been divorced for many years will be urged by his friends to begin socializing. In addition, a couple has just purchased a new home, while another couple is moving out. Each anticipates their new beginnings. As our story begins,
I'm unpacking my last box, but I need your help to get rid of this junk.
Fannie, what's your problem? You put this place together in a week. What's your problem with this memory box?
This is my memory box. I've carted it from place to place all these years. You know, Dr. Phil said, if I can't begin anew, I have to get rid of the old first. Look, this is my poodle skirt. I think I'll keep it for a costume party.
Let me see that. Get rid of it. You don't need it. If you need one, Leo'll make it for you. Let's see. I had one just like this.
Now I had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's so true, and I owe you.
Had the time of my life, and I owe you.
I've been waiting for so long now. I'm so hopeless that I
Saw the writing on the wall, and it felt this magical fantasy.
Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise secretly. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we see and understand the urgency. Just remember,
You're the one thing. So I'll tell you something. This could be love, because I had the time of my life. Never felt this way before. This I swear it's true. All belong to you.
I never felt this way before.
Never felt.
Yes, I swear it's so true, and now
Okay, Fannie, I'm putting your poodle skirt back in the memory box. Oh my God, Fannie, Your sweet 16 corsage. You kept it all these years.
All this time.
It still looks good, but get rid of it. I'm surprised the sugar hasn't rotted. And you know, Fannie, I remember I had one just like it, and I wore it on my shoulder.
Oh, everyone had a picture like that. You must have had one too.
Absolutely.
16 candles makes a lovely light, but not as bright as yours tonight. Blow out the candles, make your wish come true. For I'll be wishing that you love me too. You're only 16, but you're my teenage queen. You're the prettiest, loveliest girl I've ever seen. 16 candles in my heart will glow forever and ever, for I love you so. For I love you so. But Judy left the same time. Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? It's my party and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Then all my records come dancing all night, sucking me along for a while. Till Johnny's dancing with me, I've got no reason to smile. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Judy and Johnny just walked through the door like a queen with her king. Oh, what a birthday surprise! Judy's wearing her ring. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. You would cry too if it happened to you.
I had gorgeous pictures.
Fannie, whose bathing suit is this? It looks like it's from the 1940s.
This is my mother's bathing suit. She wore it with wedgies and ankle socks. I remember seeing her in front of the bungalow with her hair in pin curls and a kerchief wrapped around her head, sunning herself in front of the bungalow with the sun reflector under her chin.
Fannie, why did you keep that bathing suit all these years?
Because when I hold it up to my face, I could feel her and hear her.
Fannie, is that you calling, darling? That's funny. I thought I heard my daughter Fannie. I'm Hilda, Fannie's mom. We're in the Catskill Mountains for the summer. We live in the city where it's hot. It's hot as hell. Friday, the men come up after a 6-hour drive. My hair is in pin curls drying, and I'm getting all verputzt. My chicken is in the oven. I cooked all morning long. All week, we're just women and children. How do we manage? We manage. We play mahjong. We play canasta. Sylvia has the only car in the colony. So sometimes I hitchhike into Monticello and shop.
Attention all bungalows, the blouse man is here on the main lawn.
We're gonna hitchhike up to the Catskill. We know the highway, Route 17. We're gonna hitchhike up to the mountain, up to the finest resort we have seen. It ain't what we think of the boy, get up the slope. We're gonna hitchhike up to the Catskill. We know the highway, Route 17. We're gonna hitchhike up to the mountain, up to the finest resort we have seen. It ain't what we think of the boy. Get up the boy, get up the boy. Somebody said that it's get a boy. One little thing that is destroyed. We're gonna hitchhike up to the Catskill while we are singing a merry tune. And we'll get married up in the Catskill, and we will then have a real honeymoon. A honeymoon. And your step depart to make it soon. We know that your remarks will lead all newly wed to the place where all is done with dignified grace. What a spot, oh what a spot, for a sweet romantic tune. It's a snap, hang a rat to the dance and enjoy a Catskill honeymoon. A honeymoon. Du ser vissa pengar i mån. Det kom kanske pengen var en julgäng vagelina på. Darling, I'm sure you must be secure. I have to do. And you know that if I'll fight till the soul. Voice the shake, it came on you, yeah, all the day I kept the
Fannie, come look out the window. Ann and Ken's moving van is leaving, and it looks like they're coming to say goodbye. Oh, Ken. You're leaving us. Oh, poor thing.
Girls, we're moving from the village to the manor. We're not moving to Russia.
You're leaving us. Ann, why are you moving from one end of the grove to the other? Why are you moving at all?
Well, you know Ken can't walk the stairs, and he's claustrophobic in the elevator, so we bought in the manor. But anyway, I would never leave my very darling friend.
Oh, stop it. She wouldn't move because she wouldn't be able to remember anybody's name anyway.
Women remember better than men.
No. I remember the important things.
Yes, let's see in this scrapbook of our beginnings and our early togetherness, if you can remember it.
We met at 9.
We met at 8.
I was on time.
No, you were late.
Yes, I remember it well. dined with friends.
We dined alone.
A tenor sang.
A baritone.
Yes, I remember it well. That dazzling April moon.
There was none that night, and the month was June.
Nice.
That's right. That's right.
It warms my heart to know that you remember still the way you do.
Yes, I remember it well.
Now look at the pictures in our scrapbook.
I see. There's T and there's Emma and Barry and Judy.
Right.
Yes.
And let it tickle your brain a little bit.
It's tickling. It's tickling.
Is it tickling your brain?
Yeah. And carriage ride.
You walked me home.
You lost the glove.
I lost the comb.
Yes, I remember it well. That brilliant sky.
We had some rain
Those Russian songs.
in sunny Spain.
Yes, I remember it well. You wore a gown of gold.
I was all in blue.
Am I getting old?
Oh no, not you. It warms my heart. You are so strong and wonderful and the best in every way. Ah, yes, you remember it well.
Smiles we gave. what's too painful to remember. We simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter we will remember. Whenever we remember the way we
Look, I found these boots. These are the 60 boots. I wore them with everything, including the mini skirt. Remember?
Uno, dos, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm no better than you are. You have to put all these things behind you in order to move on. You don't play cards, you don't play mahjong, you have no special interest that you love. But Fannie, I have an idea for you. Tomorrow, the Performing Art League is having auditions for their new show. Why don't you try out? You can dance. I've seen you. And it's a great way for you to get involved in the community and meet all the wonderful people of the Grove.
I can't. I'm afraid to get up in front of people.
Fannie, feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm going to try out too, and I'll be there to support you.
Oh, I guess that's right. I always wanted to be a star.
Me too.
Marty, what do you feel like doing?
I don't know, Morris. What do you feel like doing?
I don't know. See what do you feel like doing?
I can't stand it with you guys anymore. You sound like Ernie Borgnine. Morris, what do you feel like doing? Marty, what do you feel like doing? Marty, you know what? Why don't you get a woman in your life?
He doesn't need a woman in his life. He needs to get a life. And what's with the mirror cover? You're not a widower. Your wife left 2 years ago.
I cover that mirror because there's an old man in there looks just like my father.
All you do is play golf, play cards, and read the newspaper.
Hey, I'm the most informed guy in the Grove. I like my life. I live it my way.
Near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I traveled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I placed the world upon the base, I did it my way. I've laughed and cried, I've had my share, my fill of losing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so confusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me, I did it my way. For what is a man, what has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my
tryouts tomorrow for their new show. You got a pretty good singing voice. Go down and take that silly harmonica with you.
My harmonica is not silly. Maybe I will try out tomorrow. I always wanted to be a star.
I bought you a house with the same name as yours, a rose. I don't have to love it, you do.
And if my name was a gardenia, would you have brought me a gardenia? Come on, Max, I want you to love it.
Rose, I love you, and I love you too.
It doesn't mean a thing, but it's nice to know that somewhere there's a place to go. There's a place for us. Someday, a place for us. Peace and quiet. my hand, and we're halfway there. Take my hand, and I'll take you there. Someday, sometime, somewhere. To be a brand new beginning. The ad said that this grove is an active senior community, and I want to be active. Tomorrow is the PAL's auditions for next year's show.
You want to be active? You want to try out? We'll try out. I always wanted to be a star.
Ladies and gentlemen, Act 2 begins with the auditions for a new Grove show called Dolly's Follies. Old and new Grovites will meet the new director. This scene takes place in the year 2011.
Again, step, kick, 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 touch. 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 Right, that connects with turn, turn, out, in, touch, step, step, kick, 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 touch. Got it? Going on, and turn, turn, touch, down, back step, pivot step, walk, walk, walk. Right, let's do the whole combination facing away from the mirror. From the top, a 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do the ballet combination. First group of girls, second group follow. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, everybody. This year's production is called Dolly's Follies, and that's what we're auditioning for. You all know that I am a new director at the Grove, and as such, my staff has supplied me with notes on each and every one of you, so that I can get to know you better. But they also have afforded me some very interesting information as the things that you did prior to becoming Grovites. So with that said, let's get started. When I call your name, please come up to the mic. Dotty, you'll start it off. Dotty, I understand that you were a singer in the Catskills. Is that a fact?
Yes, but I gave it up when I got married. Oh, what I did for love. Kiss the day goodbye, the secrets and the sorrows. Wish me luck when I'm on my way, but I can't regret what I did for love, what I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry, the gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always do, but I can't forget what I did for love, what I did for love. Gone, love is never gone. As we carry on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss the day goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Can't forget, won't forget what I did for love. Love is never gone. As we carry on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love.
All right. Ruth, will you kindly step up? Ruth, tell us about you. Did you ever have a dream?
Yes, I certainly did, but there are some dreams that cannot be. I dreamed a dream in times gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, and they tear your hope apart, and they turn your dreams to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when August came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed.
is certainly true. Let's see, Ann Gold, will you step up? It says here in my notes that you had a career as a dancer on Broadway after you had plastic surgery. I'm a little confused. Do you mind explaining?
Well, you know that at every audition you get a rating. And I swiped my rating card and it said dance 10, looks 3. Dance 10, looks 3. And I'm still on unemployment. That's for my own enjoyment. That ain't it, kid. That ain't it, kid. Dance 10, looks 3. I'd like to die. Left the theater and called the doctor for my appointment to buy tits and ass. Bought myself a fancy pair. Tightened up the derriere. Did the nose with it. All that goes with it. It's a gas. Just a dash of silicone. Shake those maracas and you're fine. Tits and ass can change your life. They sure change mine.
Now I understand. You had your assets remodeled. Fred, I understand that you sing opera.
I tried.
Can you give us a sample? And what would you like to sing?
I'd like to sing La Donna Mobile from
wonderful.
Rigoletto. Nice one.
La donna immobile, qual piuma al vento, mutata a cento, e di pensiero, sempre un amabile, leggiadro viso, impianto un riso, e menzognero. La donna immobile, qual piuma al vento, mutata a cento, e di pensiero, ed in pensiero. È sempre il mistero che lei s'affida, chi lei confida, ma un quanto il cuore ormai non sentesi, felice appieno, chi su quel seno non gli va a morre. La donna immobile, qual piuma al vento, montata a cento, ed il pensiero,
Jay, I understand that you can perform for us tonight a number from one of the all-time greats.
Well, I'd like to dedicate this song, Mr. Director, to all the people of the group. Mr. Maestro, if you please. I see trees of green, red roses too. They blossom there for me and for you. And I say to myself, it's a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the great bright days and the dark, scary nights. And I say to myself, it's a wonderful world. There's rainbow in the sky, as beautiful as can be. I notice on the faces of the people passing me, they shake their hands and say, how do you do? Which means, really, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. I think they'll know much more than I'll ever know. And I say to myself, it's a wonderful day. And I say to myself, it's a wonderful day.
You just gave me goosebumps. Rosie. Rose, I understand you just moved in and you've been a singer since you're 5 years old.
You got it.
Oh boy. Interesting. Earlier in the evening, I heard you warming up. And I listened closely to your voice, and I thought of a song, one of my favorites. And I put the two together, and I figured you could do it for me. It's gotta be me. Do you know it?
I sure do, Don.
Then do it, please.
Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, whether I try this day in the sun or never be long, I gotta be me. I gotta be me. What else can I be but what I am? I wanna live, not merely survive. And I gave this up, this dream of life that keeps me alive. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. Whatever I see, and it's what I am. This faraway place, a world of success, is waiting for me if I heed the call. I won't settle down or settle for less. Give me half a chance that I can have it all. I'll go it alone. That's how it must be. If I can't be right for somebody else, I can't be right for me. I gotta be me. I gotta be free. And daring to die, or do it or die. I gotta be me.
Thank you, Rosie. I think the Grove is lucky that you moved in. Let's see, next we have Sidel Morales.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes?
Sidel, I understand you went to the School of Performing Arts.
Oh, yeah. Well, I always was crazy about being an actress, and I did go to the School of
You did want to
Performing
become
Arts.
an actress, huh?
Yeah, always
How about
did.
telling us about it?
Well, I can even remember the first day of school in the performing arts, and there's the teacher, Mr. Karp. Oh, Mr. Karp. Well, he puts us up on the stage and he says to us, today we're going to do improvisation. So we're on the stage, one after the other, with our legs around each other, and Mr. Karp says, we're on a hill, and you're going to go down the hill in a bobsled, and it's cold and it's windy. Are you ready? Okay, go. Every day for a week we would try to feel the motion down the hill. Every day for a week we would try to hear the wind rush, hear the wind rush, feel the chill. And a voice from down in the bottom of my soul came out to the top of my head. And I reached right down to the bottom of my soul, and the voice, here's what it said. And Mr. Carp came over to me and he said, "Hey, Morales, how you doing? What are you feeling?" And frankly, I looked at Mr. Carp and I said, "I'm feeling nothing. I just feel nothing." And he said, "Nothing can get a girl transferred." They all felt something, but I felt nothing except the feeling that this bullshit was absurd. But I said to myself, hey, look, it's the first week of school. Maybe it's genetic. And anyway, they don't have many bobsleds in Puerto Rico. So the second week, it got a little bit more complicated. Second week, more advanced, and we had to be a table, be a sports car, ice cream cone. Mr. Carp, he said, all very good, except Morales. Try Morales on your own. So I reached right down to the bottom of my soul to see how an ice cream felt. I reached right down to the bottom of my soul and I tried to melt. They all said, nothing. She's feeling nothing. And Carp allowed it, which really makes me burn. They were so helpful. They called me hopeless until I really didn't know where else to turn. And Mr. Carp, he says to me, hey Morales, I think you ought to transfer to Girls High. You'll never be an actress, never. Jesus Christ. I went to church praying, Santa Maria, send me guidance, send me guidance. On my knees, went to church praying, Santa Maria, help me feel it, help me feel it, pretty please. And a voice from down in the bottom of my soul came up to the top of my head. And a voice from down in the bottom of my soul, this is what it said. That man is nothing. This class is nothing. If you want something, go find a better class. And when you find one, you'll be an actress. And I assure you that's exactly what came to pass. Then 6 months later I learned that Carp had died. And I went right down to the bottom of my soul and cried, 'cause I felt nothing.
No doubt, nothing is something. Who we have now? Susan. Step up, Suze.
Go, girl.
Glad to see you smiling. Susan, what are you going to sing for us?
Oh no, I really can't sing.
You can't sing?
No, in fact, I brought my friend Titsy Gaynor to help me with the audition. Titsy!
Okay, do it.
Right. See, I really couldn't sing. I could never really sing. What I couldn't do is sing. I have trouble with it goes all around my throat. It's a terrifying thing. See, I really couldn't hear which note was lower or was higher. Which is why I disappear if someone says, let's start up higher. Hey, when I begin to croak, it's a cross between a squeal and a quiver or a squeak. It's a little like a terrible note. Or the record players broke. Yes. What it doesn't have is Tone. Oh, I know you're thinking, what a crazy dingling. Ding-a-ling. But I really couldn't. Sing. I could never really. Sing. What I couldn't do was... Sing. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice.
I got it. I guess we'll have to find something that doesn't require singing. Josh, you want to step up, please? They tell me that you're a cantor. Is that true?
That's correct.
Good. And what are you going to sing for us tonight?
From the Man on the Mancha, The Impossible Dream.
Oh, wonderful.
Impossible dream, to find the unmeetable foe, to bear when you're wrong, not to be to run where the brave cannot go, to right the unright or wrong, to love your chase from afar, to try when you're wrong, not to be to reach the star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for that heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious cruise, that my heart will able and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
Fannie, last but not least, you're also a new Grophyte.
Yes, I am.
But I've been told that you have a fear of being in front of audiences.
Yes, I am.
And yet, you have elected to sing the most difficult song in the entire chorus line production. Let's go for it.
Give me a song I could sing for. Give me a place I could show. Let me return to the world of the living and finally somewhere to go. To have someone that I can believe in. To have someone to be. Choose me, use me. God, I'm a dancer. A dancer dances. Give me somebody to dance with. Give me a place to fit in. Let me belong to the world of the living, but showing me how to begin. Play me the music. Give me a chance to come through. All I ever needed was the music and the mirror and the chance to dance for you.
That was great, Fannie. Well, everyone, that ends the audition today, and I gotta tell you, you did an absolutely super job. my staff and I. Good night.
That's supposed to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Groves Performing Arts League 2012 presentation of Dolly's Follies.
Something familiar, something peculiar, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Something appealing, something appalling, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Nothing with kings, nothing with crowns, bring on the lovers, liars and clowns. Old situations, new complications, nothing portentous or polite. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight. Something expensive, something offensive, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Passions and potions, constant commotions, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Nothing with kings, nothing with crowns, bring on the lovers, liars and clowns. Old situations, new complications, nothing portentous or polite. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight. Something convulsive, something repulsive, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Something aesthetic, something romantic, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Nothing with gods, nothing with fate, weighty affairs we'll just have to wait. Nothing that's formal, nothing that's normal, no recitations to recite. Open up the curtain. Comedy tonight.
Star of our show, Dolly, and let's welcome her. Everybody sing hello, Dolly.
It's so nice to see you. I want to welcome you to my gods and goddesses of love. Each couple a perfect match. Each match not made in heaven, but made by me, Dolly the matchmaker. Oh, Dolly cannot catch her breath at this exact moment. My new business is called New Beginnings Introductions. I have introduced each of these couples to connubial bliss. Dolly specializes in second time around arrangements. Love is lovelier the second time around, just as beautiful with 2 feet on the ground. It's that second time you hear your love song sung, makes you think that love is like youth is not wasted on the young. Oh, love is more wonderful the second time you fall, like a friendly home the second time you call. Who could think what brought us to this miracle we found? And yet I bet love comes but once, and yet I'm so happy that we met the second time around. Introduce you to the couple in the Grove who's married the longest. Marty is here to interview them for the Meet Your Neighbor article in the Grove Globe.
Shirley, Seymour, it says here that you are 2,000 years old and have been married for 1,050 years. Is this true?
Oh boy, is it ever.
It's hard to believe that anyone married that long can survive to 2,000 years.
Don't make me older than I am. I'm not quite 2,000. I'll be October 16th.
And I'll be 2000, May 29th. Don't I still look so young and sexy? And we're going to celebrate our 1050th anniversary next Friday. And if I bring my own cake, we can celebrate at the clubhouse on movie night.
My Shirley, she's so nice. She doesn't look a day over 1,000, maybe 1,500.
That's amazing. Do you remember how you fell in love?
Oh boy, do I ever. It was the time we discovered the difference between ladies and fellas.
You didn't know the difference between a lady and a fella?
Well, we knew there was some kind of difference. Some were soft and cute, but we really didn't know.
Who was the one who discovered the difference?
That was my best friend, Bernie.
How did that come to pass?
Well, one night, he went to bed with Melvin. And he woke up smiling, and there was Marcia.
Shirley, how many children did you have?
I had 200 children, and not one of them comes to visit me on Sunday. But thank God, I'm a very independent person. Everybody loves me. Ask anyone.
What do you think was the greatest invention?
The greatest invention, of course. Viagra.
No. Liquid Proud.
I can understand Viagra, but with all the miraculous inventions around, like the heart-lung machine, why do you select liquid?
Because when you go in the shower, the bottle doesn't break. And I love to see it go down, down, down. Not like Viagra that goes up, up, up.
Can you leave us with the secret of your longevity?
We don't eat fried foods. We don't touch it. We don't eat it. And every morning when Seymour gets up, he comes over to me. He says, "I'm so sorry, Shirley, dear."
And she lets me live another day.
And now, I'd like to introduce you to just a sampling of the successful love matches that I have made right here in the Grove. Our first couple, the unbelievably perfect songbirds, Ruth and Josh. Will you tell us about your prenups?
I'm here with you, beside you, to warm you and to guide you. Let me be your freedom, let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
Every waking moment, turn my head with talk of summertime. Say you'll meet me with you now and always. Promise me that all you say is true. That's all I ask of you.
Let me be your shelter, let me be your light. You're safe, no one will find you. Your fears are far behind you.
All I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me to hold me and to guide me.
And say you will share with me one love, one lifetime. Let me take you from your solitude. Say you'll need me with you here beside me. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Darling, that's all I ask of you.
You'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Say the word and I will follow you. Share each day with me, each night, each morning. Say you love me.
You know I do.
Love me, that's all I ask of you.
Anywhere you go, let me go too.
Love me, that's
all I ask of you.
Dolly never lies. Are they not perfect? Our next couple has a real love story to tell. Norman, Would you tell us about it?
I'd love to. Where do I begin to tell the story of how great a love can be? The sweet love story that is open to see. The simple truth about the love she brings to me. Where do I start? With her first hello, she gave new meaning to this empty world of mine. There'd never be another love, another time. She came into my life and made me fine. She fills my heart. She fills my heart with very special things, with angel songs, with wild imaginings. She fills my soul with so much love that anywhere I go, I'm never lonely with her alone. You could be lonely, I reach for her hand, it's always there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours in a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I know I'll need her till the stars all burn away, and she'll be there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours in a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I know I'll need her till the stars all burn away, and she'll be there.
Beautiful, Norman. Our last couple are snowbirds. I introduced them up north. Ken, Lenore, tell us about that chilly night you first met.
I saw you that night and got that old feeling. When you came in sight, I got that old feeling. The moment that you came by, I felt a thrill. And when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Now and then I seem to get that old yearning, and I know that spark of love is still burning. There'll be no new romance for me. It's so foolish to start when that old feeling comes here in my
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you'll really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, but my dear, we're still goodbying. And as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. And the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow and snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really grab me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I have one more bride who's up for grabs again. Although the marriage was made in heaven, unfortunately now, the groom is there too. Now, this bride comes with a little bit of baggage. Due to the miracle of science, when women can have children at any age, let me not tell you any more. Mrs. Bryce, will you tell us your story?
Beautiful reflection of my love's affection, a walking illustration of his adoration. His love makes me beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. I'll make her beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm beautiful. I am the beautiful reflection of my love's affection, a walking illustration of his adoration. His love makes me beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. I'll make her beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm beautiful.
Now, let's get back to business. The business of love. I must tell you something. I now want to introduce some ladies for whom, regretfully and apologetically, I have not found the perfect match. Maybe Mr. Right is right here in our audience. No one? Our next lady is looking and searching for someone to watch over her.
There's someone that I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good for someone to watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead, oh how I need someone to watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead, oh how I need someone to watch over me.
Next, we have two sisters who are so devoted to each other that they're even willing to share the same man. Anyone up for grabs? Anyone? Okay, you'll be sorry.
Sisters, sisters, they're ever such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm there to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain or sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us know that not a thing can come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister, and Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man. Sister, don't come between me and my man.
Next, we have a package deal. 3 maidens who have never, ever been kissed. 3 virgins who are as cute as China dolls.
Three little maids from school are we, proud just a schoolgirl where can be, filled to the brim with girlish glee. 3 little maids from school, everything is so fun. Knowing safe for the there for the done. Life is a joke that's just begun. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids who all unwearing come from the ladies' seminary. 3 from seniors to the lady. 3 little maids from school. 3 little
let's count. 3 little maids is the total sum. 3 little maids from school. From 3 little maids take 1 away. 2 little maids remain and they won't have to wait very long, they say. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids who all unwary come from a ladies' seminary. Free from genius tutelary. 3 little maids from school. 3 little maids from school.
Next, we have a Sophie Tuffa type. Sophie, come on out and sing for us.
Some of these days, you miss me, honey. Some of these days, you're gonna be so lonely. You'll miss my hugging. You're gonna miss my kissing. You're gonna miss me, honey, when I'm far away. I feel so lonely. Oh, you won't leave, 'cause you know, honey, you've always had your way. And when you leave me, you know it's gonna grieve me. Gonna miss your big fat mama, your mama. Some of these days, some of these days, you miss me, honey. Some of these days, you're gonna be so lonely. You'll miss my hugging, you're gonna miss my kissing. Oh, you're gonna miss me, honey, when I'm far away.
Next, we have glamorous Marilyn Monroe. And like Marilyn, she knows what she wants, gentlemen.
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental on your humble flat, or help you at the automat. Men grow cold as girls grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. But square cut or pear shape, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. There may come a time when a lass needs a lawyer, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. He's your guide when stocks are high, but beware when they start to descend. It's then that those louses go back to their spouses. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Time rolls on and youth is gone, and you can't straighten up when you bend. But stiff back or stiff knees, you stand straight as stiff knees. Diamonds, diamonds. I don't mean rhinestones, but diamonds. Girl's best friend.
We have many surprises for you. Our next lady traveled and traveled and traveled all over the world looking for her first husband. Now she's here to tell you the story of why she stayed home in the grove to meet the boy next door. Liza, come tell us your story.
Gather around, I've got a story to tell about a Manhattan lady that I know very well. She lives at 5 Riverside, her name is Shirley DeVore, and she traveled round the world to meet the guy next door. Well, there was trouble inside apartment 29E, 'cause Shirley's mother and dad were as upset as can be. They said, we hate to complain, dear, and we don't like to grouse, but you're nearly 32, you should get out of the house. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells. And so she borrowed the bow and called TWA and told her mother and dad that she was up and away. I'm gonna travel the continent a month, maybe 2, and haul me home a horse if it's the last thing I do. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells. She met a Londoner first, but they did not hit it off, 'cause every time she approached, he got a bronchial cough. And so she went to Madrid and met a handsome signor, but he liked to throw the bull and he was no matador. And so she went to Dubrovnik, and the very first day she met a guy on the beach who took her reason away. Yes, it was love at first sight and quite a beautiful scene. She said, my name is Shirley DeVore. He said, I'm Norm Saperstein. She said, are you from New York? He said, that can't be denied. I've got a swell junior 3 at number 5 Riverside. 5? 5 Riverside Drive in New York? That's where you live? That's where I live. 5? Are you sure? As if that wasn't enough, for Shirley thought she'd gone deaf when he told her his apartment there was 29F. Yes, she was E, he was F, and they had not even met until she traveled the world to Yugoslavia yet. He'd always been right next door, and she would never have known. If she hadn't tried Dubrovnik, she might still be alone. Well, there's a mountain man from little Shirley DeVore, who had to borrow a bow to find a lover next door. You girls who live in apartments, don't just stare at the wall. Open up the door and hurry out in the hall. And ring them bells. Come on, ring them bells. Sing and let it ring the bell. It's such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta swing them, ring them, swing them, ring them
Are my ladies wonderful? Can you compare one to the other? I don't think so. Now, if anyone is interested in any one of my ladies, please let me know. Or you could go to Nava's office, and she will have some of my cards. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to giving enough of you any of my cards. But never, never forget Dolly, because she will never forget you. and now all good things must end. So I say goodbye. I hope I see you again. It's been good spending some time with you. Bye.
Singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. And you can forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none. Son, ooh, sigh, give her your attention. Do I really have to mention she's the one? She walks into a room.
She's uncommonly rare, very unique, aromatic, poetic, and chic.
She walks into a room, and you know from her lightning points effortless world, she's a special girl, strolling. Can't help all of her qualities extolling. Loaded with charisma is my totally suffering Emily Chandler.
She's the quintessence of making the grade.
For the girl is second best to none. Son, give me your attention. Do I really have to mention she's
I can see what's happening.
What?
They don't have a clue.
Who?
They're gonna fall in love. And then our threesome down to two.
Oh, the sweet caress of twilight. There's magic everywhere. With all this romantic atmosphere, disasters in the air.
Marty, how do you like the way the house looks?
It's a little feminine, but I like it. It needed the feminine touch.
You'll get used to it. I'm sure you will. It's cozy. It's comfy.
It's ours.
Love is wonderful the second time around. Oh, so wonderful with both feet on the ground. It's the second time you hear your love song sung. Makes you think perhaps that love like youth is wasted on the young. Love's more comfortable the second time you fall. Like a friendly home the second time you call. Who's to say what led us to this miracle we found? There are those who bet love comes but once, and yet I'm oh so glad we met the second time around.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast one.
Vice President of the Performing Arts League, Stan Lewis.
How about a nice round of applause, great round of applause for the cast. Aren't they great? Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say a few words right now. Ann Messenger, our PAL president, worked tirelessly for many years to keep our group going. We all wish her a speedy recovery, and we know that she soon will rejoin us. Putting the show together not only requires a cast of people to perform, but it's the people you don't see on stage that are most important, who I'd like to thank for their effort. Everybody who was in backstage, the ushers, the choreographers, everybody, the dressers, they were great. All the names are listed in the program, by the way, but there are a few that really go the extra yard, and they are the guys in the booth: Howard Allweiss, George Avignon, Larry Bokor. Our graphic guys, Ed Fidel and Bob Kraut. And ladies and gentlemen, two ladies who are like the Energizer Bunny, Marilyn Hyman and Marilyn Allweiss. At this time, I would like to introduce the guy who makes everything go when the singers go to him and they say it's not right, I can't get this note, I can't get that note. Come on out, Peter Greenblatt. Stay right here, Peter. Stay right here. Peter, you're a great guy. Can you hold this room? At this time, we'd like to present you with the Grove Performing Arts League Most Valuable Performer, presented to Peter Greenblatt in recognition of your dedication and talent for making our show so successful. Thank you very much. And here is a little something for you. Okay? Let's hear it for Peter Greenblatt. And right now, I'd like to introduce the lady who makes everything go, writer-director, Dorothy Bokor. Get a mic for her.
Where the hell is the mic?
Dotty, I have it.
Watch the water.
I can't tell you what this is like to watch what they did tonight. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. I'm speechless that you were just so fabulous. And I really feel badly that we will not be together each day, each week the way we were. Because it's like being in a train wreck with people and being the survivors. You're just marvelous. But I also want you to know, and everyone says it's the people behind the scenes, and it's trite, but it's so true. Anyone who is here, please come up. The ladies in the back and the ladies in the front. Anyone who has been a part of this has sustained me. I've done many shows here, but this is the first time that I really had fun. And one of the reasons is we've had 3 new additions. Judy Lutz, where is she? And the other one, a choreographer, and Carol, who is here. They are choreographers. They were here all summer long before I got down here, working on it, and they are just too fabulous that I cannot tell you what a help they were, and that's why I had a good time. There's another lady who's the assistant director, but really, I can't tell you how she was there before I came, long into the night working and thinking and everything, if I can remember her name. I'm bad with names. Marilyn Allwise, please. My very best. I cannot tell you what it was like to work with her. So long, folks. Another wonderful year.
One time, let's hear it for everybody.